And then we go. Boom, boom. Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Practice Gratitude Success Show. And we've got a return. Hey, good morning, everybody, for being here. And we have a returning co-host today. Somebody who's been here several times. She's a Kundalini instructor. She works. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? I wanted to get that out. I wanted to say that first because I always mess up that word. But welcome everybody for coming here today. But Karen Palmer just got off of just an amazing week of a thing called global peace going viral, and she's a person who practices the ancient art of how do you say that again? Your ancient wisdom with modern technology. Is that how you put it, Karen?
Yes, yeah.
Kind of like that, yeah. She works with animals, children, elderly. She's the voice of the voiceless. She's a mindful media mom, and she's here just to spread joy and wonderful love throughout the whole world. And she's been here before, and now she said she's gonna come back the first Monday of every month. So Karen, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming here today. I really appreciate you. I honor your essence and your presence here. But thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here again. And thank you to you and to Len and to Terry and to everybody who made the beautiful Global Peace Week such a success. Good morning, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Yes, very exciting. We have some very exciting news. We have teamed up with 1 billion random acts of kindness and the Master Shift, which are two very, very powerful organizations that are, and also unify.org. And so we will be growing, and this will be expanding. So we have decided to, my peace partner and I, Astra, and I have decided to expand this to reach out to other people who are feeling really called by what we have planted as a seed. And every month up until September, we will be having 1 week dedicated to Global Peace Week and helping global peace go viral. So we'll have that. Will be this month in April. It will be April 18th through the 22nd, which leads up to our International Earth Day. So for Earth Day, we will be doing an awesome collaboration with the Master Shift, with the White Feather Foundation, and 1 billion random acts of kindness, and the Forest Nation. Forest Nation, they're planting over 100,000 trees. So yay for everybody doing all their great things in the world. So many good things happening, and I am still really looking for peace partners. So what I wanted to put out to your audience is that we are looking for people to be peace organizers. So you would be responsible. You would be putting together a team, a peace team, and then we would be creating different platforms. People who love to do Instagram, people who love to do Twitter, people who love to do Periscope, people who love to do Blab. We're going to have different people doing different things that they feel called to do. And I will be the kind of ringleader of the whole circus. I will be the ringleader of the circus, and we will be, and then we will be having it so that it grows and expands. And so I'm inviting everybody who is feeling their heartstrings being called to join us. So if you want to join us, just reach out to me on globalkindnesstv.org/contact. And just contact me and say, yes, I'm totally into this. If you're a blogger and you really want to blog, you want to write a blog for us, we would love that too. So, just let me know and we can start organizing what you feel inspired to do. So we're moving forward, big things moving forward. So, and I love that Bob and Terry and Len and all the people who've been so supportive throughout the whole experience. We had over 3,500 new listeners on the radio show in 1 week, so that was pretty awesome.
Hey, Karen, could you tell us how many people went to that hashtag that you had out there?
You know, they were used so much. I honestly, every day it was over. There were like over 2 million people, 2 million posts. So you know, you can check on when you're posting on Instagram. You can see the amount of posts that have been shared. And I didn't really keep. I'm not a track person. I really don't believe in. And that's a channeled message that came through that I want to share with you. Is that we need to stop comparing. We need to.
A lot, though. I mean, a couple million's a lot. I just want.
Oh yeah, we have to. But the thing is that if I look at comparing myself to say like Kim Garst or Shalene Johnson, then I would think, wow, that's crazy, you know. But the thing, this is what I wanted to share. If everybody could just get real calm and quiet for a minute. This is something that came through as a message that I really was called to share. I'm gonna shut my camera off for 1 second so that you can really tune in and really tune into those little children's faces, what you're watching right there. And I want you to really think about what I'm saying, and I want you to really hone in on your own truth and see what resonates with you. But this is a channeled message. I am an angelic messenger and a channel for divine love. So I share messages that I feel can help humanity. And this message came through yesterday, and it was really powerful for me because I love that we are, you know, getting into the vibration of just accepting ourselves as we are and not being in judgment any longer. You know, those are the old rules. These are the new rules. The new rules are we're all supposed to just be who we came here to be and live our own divine life. So the message was we can speak faith or defeat into our lives. Whatever follows the words I am is what you are calling into your life. So you are not in competition with anybody. No one can beat you at being you. So stop competing and comparing. These are old programs that hold you in false premises. You are always being the best that you can be in this moment. I want you to choose to be playful. I am playful. Feel how that vibration feels when you say that out loud. I am joyful. I am grateful. I am pure love. I am here now. As long as you compare yourself, you will never be happy. But when you realize all the gifts that you have been given, that they are for you exactly what you need for your mission, totally, there is nothing missing, and you take a leap of faith, then you know that the next step will be shown. You will be divinely guided, and the choreograph will fill your mind if you are still and quiet. Don't be who you think you are expected to be. Trust that you are being guided and be who you came here to be. Let go of how you think others are supposed to hear your message. You are the mailman delivering the mail. Don't worry about how it's received. That's not your job. Your job is to be fully present and speak your truth, the truth you were born to share. Don't assume that people will approve of it. It's not important if they do or don't. Believe in what you know is yours to do and follow your joy like a GPS. Trust is the key that opens every single door that you are meant to open. And that's it. Success is, that's what success really is. You know, we get so wrapped up in what we think other people are projecting us as successful or not successful, or, you know, what were the stats, what were, you know, like even for sports, you know, what were the stats, and, you know, and what I got through really came through really clear, loud and clear, is that every one of us is part of this beautiful divine plan, and we all have exactly what we need for our part in it. You know what I mean?
Right. I just want to point out this of what you're doing. That's all. Like, okay, you got so many. I just wanted to see, like, what
we are exploding global peace. We took global peace and global kindness viral. That was something that I set my intention. That was the intention that I set. We've done it, and now we're going to expand and do it even more.
It's growing. It's growing. You're doing just an amazing. Now, what's this whole? So in September, what's going to be the whole month?
Yes.
And so
yes. What we're working on, what I'm working on right now, is teaming up with the International Day of Peace and the United Nations. Because there's so much already, and like I was saying to Astra, what my vision that came through, the idea that came through me, and this is all, you know, this has been working since 2014. 2014 was when I started getting these ideas and the visions, and I was shown that it would all come together, and people would come in, and it would be, you know, this is another piece that they shared with me, is that we have the masculine and the feminine energy that works through our bodies, right? We have the masculine energy is kind of like, let's go do it. Let's go get out there and do it. And we got to get out there and, you know, show them what we got and do what we got, you know? And then the feminine energy is divine feminine energy is, I will attract what I need. Everything is coming to me naturally and easily and effortlessly. And when we bring those two together, we really, really unite the universal forces so that we can accomplish anything. So that's really where we're going with September, is you know, we're going to be following through with action steps. I have some really great ideas that I want to share with our team captains, our team players, you know, our peace organizers. And then I want to let you guys experience it. I want you guys to feel that you set your intention of who you want to interview, who you feel inspired by, who you feel called to reach out to, and then we start this together.
I just think it's just a wonderful calling, because I think we can bring everybody we meet, we can bring into this.
Yes.
No matter what they're doing, we can just we can incorporate everybody. Come on, guys, come on. We got something really cool doing. So no matter what they're doing, no matter what they're calling, whether they're a marketer, whether they're, you know, whatever they're doing, just say, come on, here's a piece of something that's huge, and you can become part of that.
And we are literally in a time in history where we are expanding and growing, and this is totally possible.
It is. It's totally possible, and it starts with our belief. But thank goodness for people like you who were taking the initiative, for being like the masculine part of it, to say, hey, let's go. You know, and now you're letting the feminine take over. You're attracting, and it's like, I mean, I'm on board. I mean, I'm totally on board with this.
Yeah.
I know.
So here we have Terry in here. So maybe we'll hear. Does she want to share something with us? Hi, Terry.
If she wants to, she said, you know, poor Terry. She wasn't even really ready, and I think I left the thing, the invite. She just got out of the shower. She didn't know she was going to be on here, and just.
Oh, okay. Did you? Because I had some really cool stuff I wanted to share with you guys, because I wanted to, because last time when I was here we talked about a little bit about marketing and list building and social media and how to build. So I thought it would be really good, because I know that you guys are wanting to build your lists more and to create more engagement with your audience. So I took some notes and I wanted to share with you. These are my top 7 that I like to have amazing, awesome webinars so that people will come to your webinar, so people will be excited, because people are so busy, you know, and they really are, they've got inundated with information. You've got 7 seconds to keep their attention. 7 seconds, you know, because the attention span is 7 seconds now.
Right.
And so, I wanted to give you my 7 tips for really creating and getting more engagement from your webinars. So is that something people would like? You guys type into the chat if that's something you're interested in. That's my number 1 thing, is keep engaged with your audience. That's your number 1 thing. Make sure that you are so grateful for every person and acknowledge every person. You're so good at that. I can see that you did that. Acknowledge every person for making this a priority in their life, for making this important. Because
if you had a lot of people, what if you had hundreds of people, how would you do it?
Well, then you wouldn't do it just one at a time. You would make sure that you have like a little comment that you would share. Thank you everybody so much for being here, and I really appreciate your time. Really appreciate your engagement. If you stick around for the whole show, we're going to have a special gift for you at the end. That kind of thing.
Right.
So the first thing I like to talk about is the title. You always want your title to be your hook. So you want to give in because people are looking for one problem, one solution. If they're going to your webinar, and you're providing a really awesome show about gratitude, but really people are asking themselves a lot. If you want more people, if you want more audience people are asking WIIFM. They are playing the WIIFM radio station. What's in it for me?
Yeah.
Right? So what's in it for me? So what you want to do is have a big promise, a title that entices or creates curiosity and their attention. So your title, you want to make sure that your title is something that really creates excitement and curiosity. So something like 3 easy ways to get more free traffic to your site, or 5-step success plan to an awesome squeeze page. So people know exactly what the show is about. What your expert is going to be talking about. And then the next thing is have an outline and have like a visualization in your mind, and then write it down on paper how you want the show to flow. Have an intro, and then have lots of really valuable content, things that people are taking notes on, because you want to keep them engaged in what you're talking about. You don't want them to like wander off and start making toast and having you as background. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't want to be background. You want to have their full attention that's why you want to think about how long do I want these to be. Like most people are going for like 10 to 20 minutes now, tops, because and they're really content rich. Really, like, people are taking notes. People are like, I can do that. Number 3 is promise that you're going to give some kind of really awesome, valuable freebie if they come to because you've got you've got your show every day of the week. So make like a prize for somebody who comes every day of the week. Right? At the end of the week, somebody gets this awesome, gift from you, even if it's just a session with you, just a coaching session where and then you can actually turn that into a discovery session. You can turn that into a coaching. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it could turn into a client, But do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? You just got out of the shower, Terry?
Terry said, I would be giving them all prizes.
Yeah, like a prize.
Just give them lottery tickets,
Well, you can have it like a raffle at the end of the week, something that excites them, and something that that continually builds your audience, and more people will be interested in what you're doing. The next part, of course, is have a co-presenter, somebody who's an expert in what they're talking about. You've done that very well. And then I got this really great quote: the universe meets you when you step up and take the first step. The universe will meet you when you step up and take the first step. So that's really powerful when you think about that. So think about, take some of these as just suggestions. These are just ideas that could be helpful. The fifth one is provide opportunities for your audience to be engaged throughout. So we should be talking and asking questions with the audience. Like, does this resonate with you? Have you guys how many of you have had trouble with list building? Put a 1 in the chat if you've had trouble with list building. 1 in the chat. There you go, Terry. So sweet.
We've got engagement.
Who hasn't had trouble with list building, right? I mean, it's a task that many of us visionaries are not. It's not our forte. It's not something that we. And I don't think anybody's just like built that they have, that you have to learn the game. It's like playing Monopoly. You have to learn the rules of the game in order to be able to be a marketer, to be able to do social media. Nobody just wakes up, and I didn't even know how to put myself on Facebook. My daughter, when she was a teenager, had to get me, an account on Facebook. I had no idea how to do it. And when I was putting I didn't know how to upload a video to YouTube. That's not something that you just absolutely, it's not something that you innately know. You have to learn it.
Right.
Same thing for list building. List building is, it's all about really, that was the next one is give actionable content. So give actionable content that makes people want to take notes. So that people go, oh, I got to grab a notebook. Oh, I got to make sure I go watch that webinar. I got to make sure, they gave me so much content last time. I got to make sure that I'm going to go back and do that again. And make every person, just like I said, make every person feel, like, wow, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I so appreciate everything, that you're here with me, and we're growing this community together, and thank you for inviting your friends, and thank you for inviting your followers, because you want to keep giving calls to action just gently into your conversation.
Right.
I hope those are helpful tips.
Wonderful tips. Great tips. I really appreciate that today.
Yeah, it's fun to have tips, and it's true because a lot of people, they like to hear your story. They like to hear what you were all about, but they also want it to be what's in it for me. Why am I listening to this person? I got a million things going on. Why do I want to make time for this?
That's the thing. There's so many people have just so many things going on. We're just so busy. We're getting bombarded by so much noise, and so I really do appreciate everybody that comes here, because I know that this takes people takes them out of their time. That's why I bring in people like you in here, and tomorrow we have 3 co-hosts. Tomorrow we've got
awesome.
Big announcement tomorrow. Big announcement about. Do you ever remember Charlie's Angels?
Yes, yeah.
There's a new thing coming up called Paul Santese's Angels.
Oh, cool.
And I don't know if the official announcement's been out yet, but they're going to be here tomorrow. The Paul's Angels are going to be here tomorrow, and Terry is the matriarch of Paul's Angels.
Awesome. Thanks, Len. I'm glad that you thought they were good tips. And thank you, Terry. I'm glad that you felt that it was helpful. It's fun because when you start to put these things into practice, this is what's so fun. It's like the feminine and the masculine. So now I share things intuitively that come through. and now I get really comfortable with, I'm really getting more comfortable with giving myself action steps. You know, I make it so that I give myself, and I make them really fun and playful, things that I love to do, things that make me feel like I'm in vibration, I'm in alignment with my marketing. Things that, you know, that I enjoy doing. And then what I don't enjoy doing, I contact Fiverr, you know, Fiverr.com. If I hate it, I give it to Fiverr.
I like what you said the other day when you said you created a playbook instead of a workbook. I like how you
Everything's playbooks for me. Yeah. And I have my list building playbook. You know, that's my list building playbook that that we teach in our mastermind. And if people are interested in that mastermind, Astra and I have a mastermind, and I guess I'll type it into the chat. But it's global. Let's see if I can get it into the chat here. We are. It's so fun. This week is so slow for me now. I'm like excited.
Got all wound up from last week, huh?
Yeah. Last week I was up at 6 a.m. And went straight through. The whole process was crazy, but it was so beautiful because each thing kind of expanded on the next, and each thing kind of grew up and got more and more exciting as it grew, you know. And that's why I'm excited for April, because April is all about abundance, you guys. April is all about abundance. Get really, really super understandable that the energy right now is all about abundance, so that you are really starting to notice the flowers that are in bloom, notice how green the grass is, how beautiful the sun is shining, and the beautiful blue skies, and start to really affirm. If you want more money, start affirming, I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. It's so easy for me to make money. Wow, it's just been so great. And the more you focus on how abundant you are and how abundant the world is, that is what you will affirm and see in the world. Just like what it said. Remember exactly what it said. You are either speaking faith or you are speaking defeat into your day. So
yeah, let's go with the faith.
Yeah, so get into that vibration of I am a money magnet. Money just flows to me. I just have no problem with money. So many people go, I'm just not good with money. I've never been good with money.
You never will be.
I'm always broke. I'm always, you know, and then what do they end up, you know, that's the experience that they continually see. Exactly. And this is why it's so awesome. Now we have a whole clean slate. It's April, you know, affirming April. Remind yourself whenever you get down or you start to be low and you start to be in a low vibration, remind yourself, oops, it's affirming April. Do I want to affirm that? Is that what I want to create? Because if that's what you want to create, then fine. But if you are realizing, yeah, awesome. Oh, Paul Santin, he has some videos on manifesting. Awesome. That's going to be so great, Terry. I can't wait. So that's tomorrow's show, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's show. Yeah, we've got Terry, Debbie Garcia, and Sean Tay Hockless. Yeah, so all three of those ladies are going to be in tomorrow. So I'm just going to introduce them, and I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to be like real quiet.
Oh, fun!
It's only half an hour. It'll just run real quick. So.
Well, see, you're already abundant. Look at your show is growing and expanding, and there's so much available to all of us. You know, available, affirmative, April. It's all there for us. You know, keep reminding yourself.
That's like AAA right there. Affirmative, abundant, April.
Yes, absolutely. So stay in that vibration and continually. If something comes up, and the world does, and life happens, and something comes up, and it's something that you really don't want to manifest, something that you really don't want to have happen, don't think about it. Don't affirm it. Just as soon as something starts coming up that you know you don't really want to happen, stop thinking about it right then and there, and remind yourself how powerful you really are. And one of the greatest affirmations that I love, and my favorite one that I always say to everybody when I teach my yoga, is, I am the most powerful person in my life. I am the most powerful person in my life. I get to choose how I feel, and I get to choose what I think. And that makes me the most powerful person in my life.
Well, because you are. And
Yes.
it can work for you, or it can work against you. Either way, So it's so important to keep that burn it image, and then have that belief, and then take action, move towards that. Like you said before, I think in your last show, Karen, you quoted Martin Luther King. So you don't have to see the whole staircase.
No.
One step at a time, and then the other steps will appear. Once you take that first step, the other ones will appear. So that's what it is. It's just believing in yourself, creating it, burn it image in your mind of who you want to be, where you want to go, and then go. Then go.
Right.
You keep
Absolutely.
learning.
Then go. All right. Awesome. Well, I guess I will be seeing you tomorrow with all your little angels.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's gonna be a really fun show tomorrow. Yeah, we've got Terry, Debbie Garcia, and Sean Tejako. It's going to be a really great show. So we'll see you all tomorrow. So thank you so much, Karen, for coming. Thank you everybody for being here today. We learned a real lot. So thanks a lot.
And we will be promoting that everywhere. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
All right. Bye.